Hey, this will be a video chart on WDRP, Wanderport Corporation. An absolute beast. Actually, I brought this to the newsletter when the chart looked like this. So right here at 0.012, had the big gap and pullback, a nice bounce, and then it came all the way back down here before bouncing again. Another little pullback there, and then shot up. So, I've been following this one very closely, and the requests have been pouring in on it, and I can see why. I think the biggest volume day in terms of dollar volumes sense. Yes, this day was bigger in terms of share volume, but if you look at the prices it took place at, and then look at the prices this area took place at, I'm pretty sure that this is the biggest day, like I said, dollar volume wise. But anyways, what I want to do is just get the requests taken care of and kind of map out supports, resistances, and so forth, and that way everybody has an idea of what to look for. So these were just some of the old support levels. We have more important ones now. But the first one, and this is a support that I'd call an ideal support, meaning, ideally you'd like to see it hold, but is it required? No, is going to be the previous high resistance right here at 0.029. Today that was shattered, and then you can see what happened. Just a classic example of a breakout and run. This is why momentum players, breakout players, whatever you want to call them, they're always looking for moves like this where they have previous highs, they have nice volume, and then on that break they hop in. And my guess would be that the reason it did pull back here a little bit towards the end of the day was just simply the traders, taking their profits, and rightfully so. That was a nice trade for them, but overall, they do help the price get up, and now the whole key is going to be to form a higher base. Now the other key supports are all going to be dynamic, meaning as time increases they also change, and right now it's looking like the 10-day is the key support level. So if we go back here in the history of the chart, you can see that when volume first started coming in here and the price got up above it, once again the 10-day is this gray line. Let's just kind of watch progression. So right there, price dropped down, found support, bounced up, then big move up, had this, pulled it back down right there, right around this area, found support, once again pulled down right around this area, and has since shot up. So this 10-day seems to be a pretty important area of support. So besides this level up here, the 10-day is also a nice little guide in terms of kind of where the bulls may be hanging out in terms of supports. And then the other one is going to be its bigger brother right down here, this red line, which is the 20-day simple moving average. So if this line can hold, then the middle Bollinger Band or the 20-day, both the same thing. I have a history of always usually providing some good support, so that would be some other areas to monitor. Now for the fun stuff, let's map out some resistance levels. And for this, I'm going to have to shrink up the chart some, just so we can go back into the history and find. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just use a weekly chart. That way we don't have to scrunch up the chart so much. So here we are. Go a little bit more like this. From the weekly chart perspective, you can see that 4 cents is going to be a key resistance. Didn't quite get up there today, but pretty close. And you can see that looking back here, the price was right around this area. So 4 cents is a resistance, and then past 4, really it's technically a blue sky breakout territory, because if you look down here and look at volume, there's essentially not any. But if you just want to use a chart, really the next area isn't up until 6 cents, which is taken from, you see all these lows over here. So 6 cents would be the next area of resistance after 4. But one step at a time, let's just see if 4 cents can fall. But I think once again, like has been the case with this chart, what's really important is the consolidation periods. Sure, this pullback probably irritated some, but it proved to be healthy. Sure, this little consolidation here irritated some, but it's proved to be healthy. So if there is another consolidation, as long as these support levels hold, then nothing to worry about, and the chart will remain healthy looking. So it's always about the support levels. If they hold on pullbacks, then that's where you can classify them as a healthy pullback, and in the grand picture it should help out the chart. So once again, just a great day, huge volume, and we'll have to see what tomorrow brings, and then next week. If there are any other questions on the chart, please shoot me a message. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you will be sent a free ebook, which has been getting very good reviews, goes over tips and tricks on how to use charts to pull profits out of the markets. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things. from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's good variety, something for everybody. And best part is it's all free, so it's worth at least checking out. One last time, this was WDRP. Thanks for listening.